Fair warning, if this video puts you in your feels, I am terribly sorry, but enjoy. Arguing in relationships. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Here's the thing that everyone needs to understand. Arguing is going to happen in every single relationship that there is. Whether it's a dating relationship or a friendship type of relationship, anything. Any kind of bond that you and a person have together, it's gonna lead to y'all butting heads at some point or another. And that's perfectly fine. There is no such thing as a perfect relationship simply because we are not perfect as humans. So everybody needs to get this idea of,
oh, when I date, I want to be in a perfect relationship where there's no fighting, there's no bickering, all this other stuff, and I really am really sure that
no, that's not going to happen. There's gonna be times you guys are gonna fight, you guys are gonna bicker, you guys are gonna be at disagreements, and that's fine. In a way, it's healthy. But what's not healthy about fighting in a relationship and arguing is having it happen every single day and every second of the day. If you and the person that you're with, dating wise, is arguing every single day, then you're in a toxic relationship. Anything that's causing the relationship to not be healthy and flowing positive energy on the inside and outside of the relationship is causing the relationship to be toxic. Arguing every single day is extremely unhealthy. But arguing every once in a while is fine because that's supposed to happen. Again, every relationship that's out there, you guys are gonna butt heads at some point.
But what exactly does arguing mean? Like, what does it mean when me and my girl fight? Why? What exactly is going on? Am I doing something wrong? Is there something going on with her? I don't get it.
If you ask me and why a couple may fight from time to time, it's only because the love that's in the relationship, it's proof that it's still alive. Most of the time we argue simply because we want the best for the other person. You know when someone really cares about you and really loves you and really needs you and really wants you to be in their life if they want the best for you, and one way that they're showing that is by butting ahead at you and yelling at you and getting on you because they know you better than this and they don't want you to sink down at a lower level. That's generally what arguing is supposed to be for. But if you're arguing every single day, what is going on? If you and whoever you're with, dating wise, is arguing every single day, something is going on simply because there's someone in a relationship that's slowly losing love and respect for the other person. Here are the three main things that every relationship needs in order for it to grow and prosper and last for centuries and lifetimes and generations and all that other stuff. Communication, trust, and effort. Those three things. As long as those three things are present in a relationship and are coming from both parties, then the relationship is gonna last forever. But if one of those things is not being contributed into the relationship from one or the other, something's wrong and it's gonna lead to many fights and arguments. Here is something that's not supposed to be happening in a relationship. You're not supposed to keep putting in countless amounts of effort in any type of bond or relationship so that the person that you're dating can finally decide,
Alright, I'll put in some type of effort. Here you go. Woohoo. That's all you get.
that's not supposed to be happening. Both of you are supposed to love each other 24/7. Loving each other is supposed to be a 24/7 thing, not a 9 to 5 thing. So that means that if you in a relationship, if it feels like you're constantly putting in effort and coming in, day out, constantly giving this person all you got and constantly fighting in order for this person to love you, automatically the relationship is toxic. And if you have to constantly put in so much to where the other person feels as though that they don't have to work as much, there's a chance that that person probably doesn't love you as much as you think. Think of every relationship as like a paddle boat. Both you and the person that you're with are in this paddle boat, and your task is to go down this river of a relationship, and you have to avoid all the obstacles and trials and tribulations, all that stuff. But here's the thing, both of you have to put in the effort for the paddle boat to move forward and to constantly keep it flowing. If you are in the back of the paddle boat, constantly rowing and putting in effort and trying to get the paddle boat moving, and the person that is in front of you is hardly moving at all, they only do it every once in a while when they feel like it, or only when it's convenient to them, you guys are not going to go anywhere. There's no point in sharing a paddle boat with somebody who's not going to help you row and make it go forward. Just like it's no point to be in a relationship with someone that doesn't love. Why are the cops? Why are the... Lord help me. Anyway, as I was saying, just like how there's no point in you being in a relationship with someone who doesn't love you, and who doesn't love you to put in any kind of effort in order to keep the relationship flowing and moving. So at the very end of the day, if you and the person that you're dating is arguing every single day, as in whether it be verbal or physical or something, you might be in a toxic relationship, and it might be time for you to probably get out of it as soon as you can if you don't feel as though it's worth it anymore. It might be easier said than done, but eventually you'll have to come to the realization is that your happiness and your health and growth are the most important things ever. If there's anybody who's in your life that are causing any of those three things to alter in a very, very bad way, either you leave or they leave out of your life completely, and they never, ever come back. That's pretty much all I have to say. So if you and whoever you're with are arguing every single day in a relationship and are constantly fighting, and it feels as though that you guys can't seem to come to an agreement about anything at all, it might be time for you to break that cycle, sis. It might be time for you to move on and probably spend time with someone who loves you a lot more than that person does. It's just a thought. Let everything I said sink. I'm out.